Hello, hello, it's me, we're live. I don't know why I'm singing. Because I'm alive. I don't know. I don't know. Hello, welcome. Halo time. We're gonna play Halo again today. And we're in a new house. Wow. Isn't that crazy? It do be. You get a sneak peek of the new house earlier than everyone else does. So, Halo 3. Still, we're like, yep, 8 of 11 completed. We're almost there. We might finish this today and we might get to start on ODST today. Won't that be fun? Very fun. Much wow. Also, forgive the lighting on me right now. The sun is just coming straight through this window. Don't have good curtains on it yet, so I can't control the lighting at all yet. The curtains that are in this room currently are like cheap bedsheet thickness. So they are neither preventing the light nor preventing the heat from the sun from entering. We will be changing out the curtains. I have curtains already that we're going to put there. We just haven't gotten around to it yet. Also, hello, Bashimi. How's it going? So, let's continue with Halo 3. We've gotten pretty far through it, so, you know. Delicious. So, gold. Find Cortana. Do these things know that I'm here? I don't know. The lighting in that room is insane. I swear we have the most useless windows ever in my house. So we went from having literally 3 windows in the entire house we lived in. 2 of which, one was in the bedroom and was overlooking the back alley of the house. So useless. One was in the kitchen overlooking the back alley of the house. So also useless. And one was in the living room, which basically just served to turn the living room into a greenhouse. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 windows. We also have a balcony now. Like, there's more than 5. There might be 6 or 7, maybe even 8 windows actually. We got a lot of windows, and it is much nicer. So yeah, my filming light isn't even turned on right now. When the sun starts to go down, eventually, I'll turn the filming light back on. But right now, don't need it. There was a gun here. There was a... sitting out underneath a thing. I wish I had that gun. Should have taken it. There's a flood stuck in. Oh, it's just... So we're in the flood like base now. Have you guys had a heat wave this past week? Oh, it's been miserable. Genuinely miserable. So we have a portable aircon in the bedroom, which makes it, you know, just barely tolerable, but everywhere else it has been truly miserable. God, this is a bit of a maze. I just went around a different door I didn't even realize existed. Let's take better long-range weapon. Oh, an energy sword would be fun, but I do have a shotguns. A random little, like, upstairsy bit. Find some extra weapons. Still struggling to see my screen because of reflections and stuff. Turns out it's not just because of my light. I think this is just the most reflective screen in the world. So that's nice. I need to get a new screen at some point. I might look into getting one that has, like, anti-glare, or if I can get an anti-glare filter to put on the screen or something, because it's really annoying while streaming.
Child of my enemy, why have you come? I offer no forgiveness. The father's sins pass to his son.
Yeah, I need to get both new screens because this screen's going to shit a little bit. And this screen's just really old and the colors aren't great. So I want to get a better screen for gaming and a better screen for editing. I want to get good screens. Or, yeah, it's those the creepy little spider scorpion things that turn into the big buff ones. Don't trust any bodies. It's a brute body. It's got a brute shot on it though. I don't know where those creepy crawly ones went. Insane fires in your region, they had to close the highway. Jeez. It's not been that bad here. At least that I'm aware of, but then there's not much in the UK to set fire to. It's all concrete. God, I love brute shots. Such a fun weapon. Shotgun ammo, yes please. The burster. Oh, don't bring him back. That's not fair. You have to really eviscerate their bodies, otherwise they get brought back. More ammo? There's friggin' another one. Oh, I got killed by those. I was like, I can tank those. Turns out I could not. You have to let them get infected so that you can eviscerate their bodies. Barely 10 minutes in, Cortana's already flashing Master Chief. Yeah. There we go. Now they shouldn't kill me. I think that's the only one with a body left that hasn't been completely eviscerated. Can I just melee these things? Yeah. Right, which way are we going? Where's the next butthole door? Oh. That's not great. Bubble shield's not really going to be used against these guys, is it? Where were the big ones? There were some big boys that got made. Oh, they just made the turret ones. That's fine. I can deal with that. When they get turned into the giant hulking brute things that they become a problem. Like those. Was that brute shot ammo? I can take it. Another one. My brute shot ammo. You count. I did. How are the cats doing? I know moving can be really stressful. I mean, yeah, they were stressed just like originally to begin with. They're doing a lot better now. But Hades especially was quite stressed. Artemis handled it pretty well. She's gone on holiday and stuff with us in the past, so like moving isn't that bad for her. But Hades is a little baby coward, so I have no idea if these ones can get brought back by the little swarmy things or not. Running low on ammo. Really? How many? What the? That took like... What? The fuck? There we go. That took some shotgunning. That took like 5 shotgun shots point blank before it died. Insane. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Piece of shit. Missed. Ooh. I don't want to pass my rifle. No, thank you. What's going on out here? Oh, shit. A pelican. With a rocket launcher in it. I mean... Grenades. Is that the shotgun? That's my shotgun that I dropped. Oh! Okay. Now. Do we remember how well me using a flamethrower went last time? Because it wasn't great. Hey, Noctude here. Finally got to stumble on my stream. Nice. Welcome. Moving was so stressful for your cats that when you pull out cardboard boxes, she starts hiding. See, our cats like cardboard boxes. In the sense that they will literally eat them. So... They're not scared of cardboard boxes. That is a no, Hades is just a coward who's scared of everything. He's scared of noises and anything. Pretty much anything that happens. He's like, okay, bye. I'm out. But he's getting there. He's getting there. Isn't the way I came, is it? Oh, I got a checkpoint, and Cortana's speaking to me, so I'm gonna say no.
We exist together now. 2 corpses in 1 grave.
One of your cats licks leather boots, and you're pretty sure she chomped on a few. Our cats are just, they're prolific staplers. If you leave a box out, there will be staple marks all along it. Same with plastic.
That's all I am. Stolen thoughts and memories.
And yet, perhaps a part of her remains.
Well, it's one of the crazy things about the Flood, isn't it? You know, they're an organism that infects other organisms. That's fine. That's not crazy. You know, classic zombie fungus-esque story. However, it can infect and, like, combine with machines as well. And I find that really interesting. I think that's pretty cool. They can, like, infect vehicles and AI and... I don't know. It's funky. It's a funky idea. A funky concept. Fire seems to be pretty effective. You barely have to touch them with it for it to kill them. And I think it destroys the corpses after as well. Yeah, so they can't be reinfected. That's nice. That's very nice. I have no idea what ODST is about, by the way, when we get to that one after this. I know that it's like the only Halo game where you're not playing as a Spartan, and that's kinda it. Go. Giving me another energy sword. Never a good sign. They boingin'. Man, fire is very effective. Oh god. Okay, we did kill it. I didn't think that was gonna die for a second. Oh, they can set you on fire though, which is not ideal. You set them on fire and they just run at you. They weren't doing that before. That's a new strategy that they've gained. Message. Did. Message in me. I forgot to feed the cats. I might have to pause and come back.
Can I speak with you, please?
Where are we going? Not really, Cortana. I don't want to.
What's your name?
The flamethrower is so overpowered that it's ridiculous. But also, it's really dangerous to me as well. Because if you remember last stream, I very much did kill myself with it.
You like games. So do I.
Who's she talking to? I forgot. Diagonal running. Faster. Right, I need to go feed the cats. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, I am back. That is French and I refuse to read it. It is very warm. Yeah, Hades he hasn't quite settled in yet, so he's not eating very much at the moment. That's the way we came from. Under here. That's a lot of bodies. Always a good sign. You were lamenting on how you didn't have time to make a joke when the other French guy was here. Yeah. I wonder if they will come back. More French people. Oh, do I want the brute shot over the rocket launcher? It's got more ammo, so I think yes. Didn't think about the implications of that dead marine here with a flamethrower. And he wasn't infected either. Oh, that's the fucking, that's the little shotgun pistol. I love that thing. What is that? Ooh, a cloak. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. No, cloak and flamethrower. Is there also a drone gun? Or is that just what the symbol for the little shotgun pistol? Maybe I take the shotgun over that because I can dual wield it if I find more. And there's another one over there. When this runs out of ammo, I'll have the opportunity to dual wield shotgun pistol, which was effective before. Your favorite thing to do is to use transparent words to mess with English speakers when speaking in French. Or what, like miserie and désespoir? Does that mean despair? Oh, right. It's given me the marker now. It's gone, okay, stupid. Playtime's over. Carry on now. Oh, that still explodes all of these guys out. It doesn't actually, like... Setting fire to it doesn't kill them. Oh, it's one of the shooty things. I'm stuck. I know like a very small amount of French, but not really enough to be like conversational, you know? Ah, got burnt, fell down. Last time you said le Brit et le paranoia, je te jure. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Peak mean humor. Something about Brits being paranoid. My favorite thing about speaking French is that if you do like a fake French accent while reading French, there's a good chance that your accent will actually be like, oh, semi-okay. Obviously, you know, not foolproof. Doesn't always work, but like sometimes. That was how I got through my French GCSE. Jesus, that's a lot of enemies. Oh God. No. Okay, right, we're out of that. Shotgun time. Really, burning that didn't destroy its body? Whew. Let's dual wield with that, shall we? The F. I got no idea how good my French accent is. Probably not great when speaking French, but at least I'm not just doing a British accent. Just les Brit et les paranoia. Oh, do I not have any grenades? Oh no, it's because I'm dual wielding. God, I love this. The shotgun pistol is so fun. I think that's the flame grenade I've got equipped, apparently. You've never heard an English speaker do your accent correctly. You think the stereotype of what French sounds like gets in the way of learning how to do a non-northern Parisian accent. That's true. It's a lot like English learning, right? Like, I think when it comes to being an English speaker and learning French, that's the accent you're getting taught, right? And chances are that's the accent you're getting taught because that's the accent that your French teacher was taught. Because you're generally taught an accent based on, you know, the most common accent you're gonna run into. Right? So like English speaking, most like people that learn English as a class, like, generally learn American English, but it depends. Some regions learn like British English, but that's usually down to, you know, immigration rates, what country they're more likely to immigrate to. Whenever people ask you if they pronounce something right, your answer is usually, sure, isn't how I would say it, and it's not an issue, but like, come on. Yeah, I guess it's like, you know, even if you learn British English, chances are your English would sound most like mine, I guess, or maybe a Londoner. But if you go up north or go to like Birmingham or Liverpool, you're going to encounter a completely different English accent. And no person who isn't from England is being taught that accent by default. I forgot there's no drop off on this gun now. Maybe. I think it's Leo's lap. Boop. Boop. You've had 3 English teachers, and the first 2 taught British accents and the third American accent. Yeah, I mean, I guess for Europe, especially, it's probably a bit different. Well, I say that, but now that England has left the European Union, I don't even know what is being taught how. But like, we get a lot of immigrants from, you know, India, Pakistan, those kinds of regions. So I imagine English being taught in those regions would typically teach a, you know, more English accent. However, a country that has a lot more immigrants to America would probably be more likely to in an American accent. Like a lot of countries like Japan, China, Korea tend to teach American accents rather than English, I believe. just to do with necessity, region, and like, you know, why would you teach someone a British accent if they're going to be going to America, not Britain? Just kind of conserving your resources, I guess. I'm also, you know, probably partly talking out my ass. When am I not? Am I right? Me a sinner? Need more guns. Okay. Shit. Die. Why won't you die? There's the shotgun. These more cloaks. They could just turn invisible and run through. Why am I not doing it? Did I not grab another one? Well, that's kind of enough. There we go. Cloak. Thank you. Forgot I have a torch as well. Am I actually progressing? I can't tell. Your accent when speaking English leans a lot more Scottish for some reason. I guess it's the throatiness of the accent is more French. Like, I guess the French has a lot of, you know, throaty sounds, and Scotland has a lot of throaty sounds. So I guess that's a bit more... That makes sense in my head. I don't know. I'm out of ammo in my gun again. I like doing Scottish accents, they're fun. I'm not good at them, but they're fun. The gun I just put down. Is that dead? Yes, good. I actually didn't put down. I've got ammo in it. Shotgun. Oh, is it out? I'll keep the brute shot, on the other hand. Sure, don't care. Stop. Thank you. You also know some Spanish and Italian, so your tongue is pretty much used to the shit you tried to make it do. Yeah, it's like I'm learning Japanese, and there are certain sounds and things in Japanese that don't really exist in the English language.
Submit!
And the same, like, the other way around as well. So, there's certain bits like that that you have to get used to, which is a little strange. Little strange. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Learning languages is fun. I wish I was better at it, and I also wish that the British education system was better geared to teach kids languages, because I could be speaking a foreign language by now if the UK school system wasn't garbage. That's a fun noise. I don't like it, but it's fun. Oh, that's just blowing up. Okay. I missed that whole explosion, I think. God, it's full. More ammo for this one. Actually, let's... Oh, what a dodge on that guy. Oh god, more of these. Yeah, it's really warm in there. Okay, well, I'm dying from heat. They have another litter tray. Should have dual wielded. I can still dual wield. The guns are still here. You wish you were taught Provencal in school. It's a dying regional language and you love it. All your favorite southern words come for it. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like British languages that are dying that aren't really taught either. Although some of them are coming back a bit. Like, not all. But, like, Welsh, for example, is definitely coming back. That's on a rise again. Because that was dying out for a while. I don't know how much, like, Scottish and Irish are taught. Lol. Boy. With him. I get over there.
There will be no more sadness, no more anger, no more envy.
Will show me what she hides.
But yeah, I did GCSE French. I cannot speak French. There's a huge missed opportunity. I could be fluent, but no. It's cicada season again. You're really not enjoying the trees screaming at you from 8 AM to 9 PM. I'm glad we don't get cicadas here. I think I would go insane. I don't think I would have fun. It's Cortana. You were given the option of French or Spanish. You chose French. You cannot speak any French yet, right? I was given the option. Well, actually, I wasn't given the option. We were basically randomly allocated French, Spanish, or German in my school. Can't speak any French.
But so much of me is wrong.
But had they started teaching me French at like,
Too late.
I don't know, infant school level, I'd probably be fluent. I'd be able to speak French by now. But no.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
Lucky me. Do you still have it?
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I hung on to, just in case.
They started teaching you French in primary, it didn't help. I got a little bit of French in primary school, but only a little. They taught it for like 1 year and then stopped. And then I didn't learn any more until secondary school.
There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Hello. Dead. Yeah. Dogs are out.
Chief, get me out of this place.
It's
I
very
don't wanna
warm.
stay.
Also, it's getting darker, so I'm gonna have to turn my light on. Because I'm getting darker on camera. Huh? Yeah, I got 2 people in chat today. Bashimi, obviously. Of course. The most active member of my chat.
Now,
But also Goop.
at last I see.
Bump in my
The
chat.
secret is revealed.
But not really. If you go on that side, you'd be a bit more, I think. You're also going to be doing the usual of talking and not being able to be heard. I'm just going to be talking to myself. But I do that anyway.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction.
I am.
Destroy High Charity.
Yeah, we are. That's why I closed the kitchen door though, because otherwise the aircon being away of it. So many enemies. I can't like come out of cover. I just get shot from a million different directions. Up. Why? Got meat this time. Yeah, we'll just live solely off of garlic bread. The French way. Garlic bread and snails. English is also mandatory in Quebec by 8 years old. Yeah, that's like, I wish that we were learning another language from a lot earlier than we do. Oh god. But we do not in the UK. Like really, English should be taught in the UK. Not English. English is taught in the UK. Like French or German or something like that should be taught in the UK from, I reckon, infant school. You know, like age 4. Because then the level of comprehension that we would have would be so good. Especially, you know, I reckon, had we had more stuff like that going on in the country for a lot longer, like a lot earlier, I don't think we would have left the EU. What was that? Right at the back. Make sure players team. From like every direction. Leave me alone. Gotta blow these up. Do I have to do it manually? Or do I just grenade? Ah, grenade work. Grenade fell off. It worked anyway. Did it blow up? Took you until you were 17 so you were finally able to speak English. Still have difficulty with it. English is a hard language. Like, that's not just on you. English is notoriously difficult. Like, for anybody to learn. So the fact that you are able to speak it is, you know, that's still impressive. Pistol shotgun, give me. Best gun, best gun. I don't know where I'm meant to be going.
An explosion exit. I'll mark it in your HUD. Get moving.
Okay, thank you. Wait, that way? That wasn't... This isn't open. Oh, down there. I looked down this corridor. I was like, that's not open. Brute shot ammo. Yeah, baby. In France, the English teachers, when you're in elementary school, were usually Americans or Brits that voluntarily put themselves in front of a gaggle of 8-year-olds to teach them a bunch of shit. That's not that uncommon, to be fair. Is that the same in the UK?
Analyzing the route ahead.
Oh, in my secondary school,
Just keep going.
just to clarify, Leo said that when in his school, the French and German teachers were French and German people that could speak English. In my secondary school, they were all Brits. They were all just British dudes that could speak another language. But yeah, I mean, it's not uncommon. You get a lot of English teachers in Japan, for example, are usually British or, well, English native speakers. That was close. Ammo for my gun. Ammo for my gun. I could do a wield. Not gonna. One of these guys had a brute shot. Did I get the ammo? Yeah. Good. Well, this is dramatic. Oh, big guy. I like that he protects his, wait. Huh? Out over the bird noises. Yeah, there's a seagull outside. Downside to having indoor cats is you can't open many windows. So it's very warm. The aircon that we've got, a little portable aircon, can only do so much. It's in the bedroom, not in here. Okay, the laptop keeps badoofing. I think it's because it's plugged into your screen. In higher levels, it's French teachers, or at least you've never encountered non-French English teacher. Interesting.
I've got a friendly contact. Who would be crazy enough to come in here?
Who is that Arbiter? The Arbiter back. Is it our boy? Now, this does pose an interesting question.
What else did you do?
In the... When you're playing multiplayer, surely Arbiter's with you the whole time, no? Unless you go down two separate paths. There's a Banshee over there. Can I fly that? How do I get in it? Is it an Easter egg, or would I just die? Because that I have a feeling that's what he arrived in, and it's meant to be deliberately out of reach. I don't know what way I'm meant to be going now. Cool, Arbiter's here. Now what? Ah. Now I have a marker. Into the Pelican. Cool. Whew. Well, let's not pretend that's how you learn English. You only became fluent that young because of the internet and the movies you watch on loop. You know what's funny? For the rest of Canada, French is only mandatory for 4 years. After that, it's optional. Yeah, so that's how a lot of people learn language, to be fair. Especially English. There's so much media and TV is in English. That is not uncommon. It's how a lot of people learn a lot of languages, to be fair. Just immersion. Expose yourself to high quantities of a language, you'll start learning that language. It's basically how babies learn.
We are aboard.
I think we're nearing the end of this game, by the way.
Will you not come with us, brother? No. This is our fight. And I will.
What, 2 levels left, I think? We've got a whole nother driving section coming up.
Ma'am. I'll land her as close to the control room as I can.
Safe is better than close, Sergeant Major.
Roger that. And ma'am, it's good to have you back.
Wow, what a great landing.
Halo. It's so new, unfinished. I'm not exactly sure what will happen when we fire it.
We'll head for the portal. And we'll all go home.
Canada is supposedly a country with 2 main languages, yeah. Oh, you know, if that's weird to say, but you fucking love the Quebecois. I don't know how you say that word. Accent. Like, that shit sounds so unique. I love it. I don't think that's weird to say. Like, it's not weird for a, you know, English person to say, I really love, I don't know, the Aussie accent. I don't know why it'd be weird for a French person to say they love Canadian French accent.
Head through the cliffs.
I know, Cortana, I was getting guns. Now, we fight in Flood or we fight in Covenant? Or both? Egg. The skull. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I don't remember how you... Do I have to get this skull to the end of the level? I don't remember how these work. I think that counted then. It said find and claim the skull. Does that count? Have I got it now? Fuck knows.
The control room isn't far.
I don't know how the skulls work. If you... I can't... I don't know. That's the first skull I found though. Why is he gripping it so hard? Because you can melee with it. I don't know if you have to get them to the end of the level or if getting the skull to the end of the level was just a challenge people would do. Cortana, why are you shitting on me? This is clearly another secret. He's like, where are you going? Well, I just found this.
Wait, what's that?
I don't know. Oh, it's a terminal. Okay. I've got through like this entire game without finding any Easter eggs, and then suddenly... What's the skull about? They're Easter eggs. So when you find a skull, you get a modifier that you can add to the campaign. Some of them are like, you headshot a grunt and it explodes. Some of them are like, enemies have insane levels of health and damage, or like, some of them make your game easier or more fun. Some of them make them way harder. I've not seen a terminal do that before. This is new. I'm gonna unplug Leo. You're a Quebecer, but you somehow don't really have the accent. You guess you talk too cleanly at school, to the point where you were asked where you came from. Yeah, I had a similar thing. I'm from Portsmouth in the UK, and I do not have a Portsmouthian accent at all. I could overload these by walking into them before, right? Would it do that again? No. No, I guess this is just a thing and I found it. Fine. Oh! Wasn't supposed to walk into that. Oopsie. Oh, we're back to the start? Okay. All the ammo. I don't know if I need to find, if I have to collect that terminal again or not. Meanwhile, you have such a stupidly thick southern accent compared to your family peers that you sound like a peasant allowed in higher society. Do I need to find that? Do I need to pick up that skull again? I have no idea. Do it. I'll do it. I don't know if I have to like do it then get like the next checkpoint or something. But yeah, you can melee with it, which is why he's gripping it like that. Grippers. Where are we meant to go? That way, I guess. Secrets first. Secrets.
Where are you going?
Yes, I know. Shush.
Wait, what's that?
Terminal. If you want to read the lore, do so. I don't know. Can't be bothered to read all of the lore. I much prefer the cutscenes that were in the remaster. They were cooler. Gonna do the funky little glitch thing that it did before. Yeah? Yeah. I'll tell you who I am. I don't know what any of that means. Ignore the fact that I'm doing this again. I just want to make sure that it registers because I accidentally threw myself to my death. Okay, cool. Right, done. Don't do it again. I'm not gonna bring this. I don't think you have to get it to the end of the level. It's not like the gnome in Left 4 Dead. Yeah. But yeah, they're like Easter eggs with modifiers, basically. Don't like that one has a gravity hammer.
Did you defeated?
Flood dispersal pods. Control room's at the top of that tower, Chief. Go!
I just ignore them and run straight past. They don't have guns. That's a fuel rod. That one has a gun. Gosh. Over that tower, she's dead. There's a lot of them dropping in. Jesus, how do I get to the top of the tower? I have to get all the way around the back here. There's a lot of fucking flood here. There are a few separate route shots. Oh god, I'm gonna die. There's no cover for me. Okay, I'm all good. Right, that's out of ammo. I want the brute shot. Or I'm just gonna die. Fuck me. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to run. Ah, got to the flamethrower but died. If I were to say pound bread, I would sound like if y'all said pain hurt without the N pronounced and the amount of time you got made fun of it. Me, I was reading chat and I just got shotgunned to death. Keep the DMR, the range would probably be useful. I can land the kill shots, that is. Arbiter's not really helping that much. Oh, drones. They're helping. Oh, the drone is dead. Oh, there's too much flood. I just don't have a chance to heal. I think I'm cooked. I think I'm cooked. Okay, I healed. Oh! Holy shit. Where's Arbiter? Why are you running around with a melee weapon? Another dead drone. Diagonal sprint, it's faster. Not sprint, but you know what I mean. Die. Go, go. Checkpoint, okay. Whew. Whew. You love the southern accent though, you'd hate to sound like a Parisian.
I got you covered, Chief.
That's the most French thing I've ever heard. That's the opinion of most French people, is it not? I hate to be a Parisian. Oh, you fucking bastard. This is the last enemy. Excuse me. Fire, please.
Chief, meet you at the top of that tower.
Arbiter, you're not doing much. I need you to do more, mate. Like, actually kill them. Stop running away. You've got an energy sword. You're using a melee weapon. Bruh.
Keep moving, Chief. I got your back.
There's Johnson up there with a Spartan laser. It's So non-Spartans can use Spartan laser. I'm gonna die to this basic ass enemy because no one's shooting it. My god, checkpoint done. Good. Oh, this should not be this stressful. All my homies hate Paris. Did you know there's an entire, like, depression sickness named after Paris? I can't remember what it's called, but basically there's an entire sickness named after the fact that some people, especially Japanese people, due to how it's portrayed in the media, can be so disappointed and underwhelmed by Paris that they end up physically ill as a result. That is a real thing. You can look it up. I want a different gun. Healer could be good. Brute shot could be good. Waste of brute shot ammo, to be honest. Shot ammo. You know what? I don't need to fight all of these guys. I can just run. I can let Arbiter deal with them. He won't. He won't deal with them at all. That's the problem.
Spark, you in there? Open the damn door.
Oh, I have to hold out here now, do I? You just broke my turret instantly, you asshole.
Yeah, I hear you.
I do not have much ammo,
You didn't tell me he was here.
given that I'm gonna have to survive.
Well, we are finally doing
Why does Arbiter keep running at them, not slashing them with his energy sword, and then running away? Wow, he actually hit them! So proud of you, buddy! I have a gun. I'm gonna have to pick up this fucking assault rifle, aren't I? I don't want it, but I guess I have to. Oh, wait. Thank you. Okay, it's a brute shot. I thought one of them might have had a rocket launcher for a second there.
Fleets of thousands consumed a galaxy of flesh and mind and
I
bone.
want a laser. The laser could be fun. I got more. My auto turret there. Yeah, it's not doing anything. My objective is just to hold out, right? Oh my god, I'm about to die. Checkpoint done. Loading done. That probably means the door's going to open. Or not.
Open up. Coast is clear.
Not for long.
Picked up invincibility.
Dispersal pods. They'll be hitting any minute.
Chief, Arbiter, let's move.
Hey Johnson. I like your laser. You just looked it up, and some get hallucinations with anxiety much more than I thought. Yeah, no, it's intense. People, they get like physically ill. It's like on par with Jerusalem. I can't remember what it's called. Jerusalem sickness? Jerusalem syndrome?
Do I take life or give it? Who is victim and who is foe?
It's trying to rebuild itself on this ring.
Hurry! Control room's close.
Wait. Door. Where are we going? Why are they both running back that way? This way. Okay.
Yank me, Chief.
I'm not gonna lose her, too.
Hello, monitor. The little guy.
Oh, hello. Wonderful news. The installation is almost complete.
Terrific.
Yes, isn't it? I have begun my simulations. No promises, but initial results indicate this facility should be ready to fire in just a few more days.
We don't have a few more days.
But a premature firing will destroy the Ark.
Deal with it.
Will destroy this installation. Unacceptable! Unacceptable! Absolutely unacceptable! Protocol dictates action! I see now that helping you was wrong!
I love that the cutscenes still have a delay audio.
The child of my makers, inheritor of all they left behind. You are Forerunner. But this ring is mine.
No. So now it's boss fight time. Oh, I've probably got the worst gun for this.
I take no pleasure in what must be done.
Get close to him. I have to get... I don't have...
You do not deserve this ring. I have kept it safe. It belongs to me.
Not for long.
Okay, Johnson Spartan lasered him. He die? Okay, yeah, he dropped the Spartan laser. Is he dead? Oh. R.I.P. Johnson.
Accept your legacy.
He got a Spartan laser with infinite ammo. That's dope. Johnson! Johnson!
I'm getting you out of here.
No, no, you're not. No, don't let her go. Don't ever let her go. Send me out with a bang.
R.I.P. Johnson.
Chief, I'm so sorry.
R.I.P. Johnson. He will be Johnsoned. That running animation. They do not animate Master Chief like he's running in a half-ton suit of armor, do they? Right, it's last mission.
Sorry, Spartan. But come.
Arbiter said come. Go, go, go. Oh, my turret's still there. That's fun. As much as you find these things interesting, you can't help but feel like the obsession with these mental illnesses, obsession with making these mental illnesses their own special thing instead of saying what they are. In that case, delusions just helps making mental illnesses like schizophrenia into this very obscure thing that could never affect good normal people. I mean, yeah, but also... Oh, I don't know what just killed me. I just, like, died. When something has a very specific cause, I feel like it is important to address that cause, because, like, someone going to Israel believing they're the Messiah and disappearing out into the desert and dying is an issue that needs to be addressed, and that's not just a, like, you know, that just happens to anybody that goes to Israel, but also it is a one of those things that is quite unique to Jerusalem, and with the majority of the cases of that happening, the second they get on a plane to leave Jerusalem, they recover and they're fine. The freaking drone. Wait, that's my drone and it's shooting us. Oh, that's the drone that I put there. That's what killed me before. Come, please. Oh, actually, drone laser. Ow.
Find the doorway in the cliffs, Chief. The dawn is on the other side.
Yes, I know. I'm fighting turrets. Cortana, leave me alone. I mean, it's just illusions and not saying it is a problem. I mean, but, you know, you can't just lump all delusions in together. You can't just be like, well, a delusion's a delusion, therefore every single delusion is the same and should be treated the same, because that's not how mental illness works. Like, yes, it's a delusion, and it should be treated like one, but it is still a unique delusion with a unique cause that needs addressing, not, like, just the same as every other delusion.
Defeat is simply the addition of time to a sentence I never deserved.
Don't let this ring be the end of us, Chief.
There's not these things. Slow. Fine against regular flood, but not the tiny little guy. It's warthog time.
Warthog.
I'm driving
Come on,
because
Spartan. Go, go, go!
this is not one of those moments where being on the turret is going to be good at all. It's the final driving sequence. I remember failing this numerous times as a child. Not in small part due to the driving physics of the game. Ow. Is he actually going to shoot? Yeah, okay. Okay, so running them over doesn't do anything. So you heard the two terms used in... But I can't read right now. You've heard the two terms used in very therapy speak shitty ways that mystify mental illness, and I just think people should be a bit more careful with how they use them. For sure, that can go for a lot of things, you know. It's only very recently that schizophrenia even started being used to refer to, like, hallucinations and actual, you know, the actual condition, and not like dissociative disorder, dissociative identity disorder, which is how schizophrenia was used a lot, like, in the past, very incorrectly, because they are completely different things. Like, there's a terrible movie with Jim Carrey in it, called Me, Myself, and Eileen, I think it's called. And it's Jim Carrey's character gets dissociative identity disorder. And, you know, the era it's from, they don't do a good job of the disorder anyway, at all. But they regularly refer to him as a schizo, and it's like, that's a completely different illness that has nothing to do with dissociative identity disorder. But, you know, go off, I guess. These platforms do not look safe even before they're exploding. They're just full of gaps. A normal person walking across these platforms would, like, you'd roll your ankle or get your leg stuck in a hole. That's not ideal. It's not up to health and safety standards. What's even suspending these platforms here? I mean, come on. The difference between Jerusalem Syndrome and Delusions of Grandeur is one that gets turned into this wacky, unique thing that afflicts totally dangerous people in madhouses. But I think that's the thing about Jerusalem Syndrome, as the way it's broached, is it is Delusions of Grandeur, but no one talks about it in a way that's like, oh, it only affects mentally ill people. Like, it is talked about in a way that's like, yeah, this is something that affects plenty of people that previously have zero known mental illnesses before they go to Jerusalem. But also, for a lot of people, that delusion is gone when they leave Jerusalem. Most medical studies show, you know, the people that get these delusions when they go to Jerusalem lose these delusions when they lose Jerusalem. The same can't be said about a lot of people that suffer from delusions of grandeur. There are ways to dispel those delusions, but they're not just, like, solved and gone.
70%.
I don't know if I have a time limit here or if it's just, like, distance-based and it's meant to make it seem tense. Go, go. The other problem with these jumps is the Warthog really likes flipping over on jumps. Not ideal.
Charged.
I'm glad the Arbiter takes most of the shots instead of me. You know, like, as in getting shot at. This is chaotic as fuck. Do I want to be up there? No, I don't think I do. It seems like it's like a jump for funsies, but it's just going to go wrong and I'm going to die.
90% firing sequence initiated.
I have a feeling if you die on this, you have to start from all the way at the beginning. Oh. totally normal. People can get psychotic breaks and delusions for a week and then go back to normal. That's just a thing that happens sometimes. Yeah, and I'm not saying that that isn't just a thing that happens sometimes, but that's why the discussion is so different, is because we're not, you know, it's not taught to us like that. Whereas we have very much been taught Jerusalem syndrome is something that can happen to anyone. But also it's something that happens so much more commonly, I think, is the other thing. Is like, even if it's the same thing, the cause is causing it to happen to people a lot more frequently in a way that is way more recorded. And that's why it's important to study it and research it and treat it as its own thing.
Chief!
Like, if you've ever been insanely tired, less than 3 hours of sleep a week, you've been really close to getting delusions that just go away once you get some rest. Right. But that's also a completely different thing, and treating sleep-deprived delusions the same as delusions of grandeur or, like, Jerusalem syndrome, treating them as exactly the same thing would be incorrect, because they aren't the same thing. They're both delusions, but that doesn't make them the same thing. Not all delusions are the same.
Storm has passed.
That would be not great medically to treat something like that as exactly the same, because they are different with different treatments and different requirements and causes.
For their decision required courage beyond measure, sacrifice, and unshakable conviction.
It's like saying that, you know, oh, I have a cough because I've got strep, and I have a cough because I've got COVID. Same thing, it's just a cough. Like, they're not the same thing, though.
As we start to rebuild, this hillside will remain barren, a memorial to heroes fallen. They ennobled all of us, and they shall not be forgotten.
Present, Hops!
We finished Halo 3, by the way.
I remember how this war started. What your kind.
The cats are all dead.
I can't
Dead.
forget
Hades is dead in the doorway.
it, but
Leo's dead in the doorway.
you have my thanks for standing by him to the end. Hard to believe he's dead.
What I'm saying is that Jerusalem gets mystified in a way that still stigmatizes other delusions of the same type that just have different, less widespread triggers. Yeah, I still think it's important to study it, though, even on a cultural level, because culturally it's caused by something that is clearly widespread throughout the human race, right? Because if we didn't have this cultural mystification of Jerusalem and, you know, religion in general, if we didn't have Christianity, Judaism, you know, all of that stuff, if the Old Testament never existed, we wouldn't have specifically Jerusalem syndrome, right? It's a delusion caused by the societal idea of Jerusalem and the Bible and God. And I think that's worth studying. But also, it happens to people that, like, aren't religious at all, which is also why I think it's worth studying, because someone who isn't religious at all going to Jerusalem and believing that they're the next Messiah is a interesting, like, thing worth studying, because there's a delusion there that, like,
Chief? Can you
I don't
hear me?
know. I'm not articulating it properly,
God, I'd
but,
lost
like,
you too.
it's worth having its own name in comparison to other delusions, because naming things based on their causes is important, because causes are what you need to know to solve something. Like I say, calling all coughs the same because it's a cough isn't accurate when they have different causes because they're not treated
Halo
the same.
fired, it shook itself to pieces.
Delusion is a symptom
The
and
portal
not an
couldn't
illness.
sustain itself. We made it through just as it collapsed.
Leo said can confirm.
Well, some of us made it.
You're not dying for Israel, and I would not expect you to. Neither am I.
But you did it. Truth and the Covenant, the Flood, it's finished.
It's finished.
Hades being deranged.
I'll drop a beacon.
So this is the final cutscene of the game, by the way. We'll be moving on to Halo ODST next, and I have no idea what goes on in that game because I've never played it.
I'll miss you.
Yay.
Wake me when you need me.
Meant what you said when you missed the end of the game. What is happening? So we landed on a ring that was being constructed and wasn't finished being constructed to fire it to kill the Flood. Monitor be like, no, I won't let you do that. It will destroy the ring, and fights us. We kill Monitor. We blow up the ring. We kill Flood. Master Chief jumps off ring on Warthog into plane, gets put in cryo sleep. Game ends. Pretty much. Also, the jump off of the ring into this ship on the Warthog, you can 100% miss. You can die. I've died on that jump before and had to do the whole thing over again. That's it. That's done. Doesn't explain what happened to Arbiter, though. He was on the back of my Warthog. He jumped into that ship with me. Where's Arbiter? Where he be? What happened to him? Is there any new cosmetics for me to buy? Warthog ones for OG Halo, I don't care. What's that for? That's for ODST, isn't it? That'll be next week. Wow. Let's get 4-3. Wow. And a shotgun. For Halo 3. Wow. They're all for online, I think. Dancing Kitty High. Wasn't Arbiter at the funeral thing? He was. You're right. Did I miss the part of the cutscene where Arbiter... Because he was on the back of my Warthog. I'm gonna have to Google this. Oh, the ship got cut in half in slip space. When the Arbiter got on, he went to pilot and was on a different half of the ship that landed on Earth. Right. I missed that part because of the discussion going on. Gotcha. Okay. I see. Understood. Thank you for explaining, because I was about to Google it. Right, we're playing ODST. I've not played this one before. Someone messaged me on Discord. Was it Leo? It was not Leo. Leo has messaged me about what meals we want, but it wasn't Leo who just... Leo, can we have pizza as one of the meals? Okay. This game's opening like Star Wars. Am I supposed to be reading all that? I don't want to read all that. This takes place during Halo 2, basically. Okay, cool. So we know where we are chronologically. Then why is it Halo 3 ODST? Surely it should be called Halo 2 ODST. It was Master Chief's funeral, and you were busy arguing. Yeah, literally. It wasn't just Master Chief's funeral. It was a lot of people's funeral. There were a lot of pictures at that funeral. I prefer Mamster. I prefer Mamster Chief. Don't correct yourself.
Navy put up a good fight.
Of course they did. It's Earth.
Is this just Bad
Better
Batch?
late than never.
How about you
Have
show
I just
some
been
respect,
tricked into
bro?
playing Bad Batch?
Just saying, Dutch. They missed one.
No. They left it for us.
Master Cheeks.
Time to dance.
Hello, beautiful.
Pods. Now.
I think I've been tricked into playing Bad Batch.
Replacements?
This many years into the war? Who isn't?
At least they listen.
To me. And they're not gonna like what they
Who
hear.
am I playing?
Orders are orders.
Which is my character?
What could be more important than that
My
carrier?
orders.
I think is your character just called like Rookie or something like that?
I'll pass on that dance.
Is this a preview of the Bad Batch comics? That's disrespectful to Halo. What, calling it Bad
kind of armor was
Batch?
she
But
wearing?
Bad Batch is good.
Oh, Mickey. I wasn't looking at her gear. Seriously?
Well, gotta be close quarters.
Exactly.
Second to
Arguing
last.
over
Next
guns.
to mine.
Give me all of them.
You gonna tell us her name?
Every gun.
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss.
Oh, brother.
So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this inside a Covenant ship?
There's my character.
Wake up, Buttercup.
Relax, rookie. He don't mean nothing. Besides, now's one of those times. Pays to be the strong, silent type.
Yes, but Bad Batch is a stereotypical happy Disney story. Is it? Like,
Latest intel reports Covenant
I don't know, that
massive
era of
terror
actual Star Wars lore isn't
Why?
exactly happy,
Not gonna find out
you
when
know,
I'm here.
all goofy, happy, fun times.
We are green and very, very mean.
The whole part of that is it it's about genocide. Star Wars is about genocide.
I take it back. Navy got its butt kicked.
Whee!
Hey, Romeo, remember when I told you to shut your mouth?
Yeah?
Consider that a standing order.
I need to check my video settings in a second, because I haven't adjusted any of them for ODST, assuming it's separate to Halo 3, which it probably is.
On my mark.
What did he just say?
Mark.
We're way off course.
We're heading exactly where I need to go.
But we're gonna miss the carrier. Radiation! Covenant just set off a nuke?
No. The carrier's going to jump. It's a subspace rupture. You need to...
EMP. Losing power.
We weren't even close to landing on that carrier. The fuck? Well, we were aiming for that. We were not even near. That was not a good ODST drop. Wow. The Rookie. So assumedly, like, being that I'm an ODST, I'm not a Spartan, I'm not going to be nearly as strong as Master Chief, right? I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude. I'm just a geezer. Can you run now? No, it's still Halo 3. This isn't a different game. Alright, I'm supposed to look around the pod. Tutorial time. Yeah, keep the settings. Gonna make me look at the green dots to yeah, this is the tutorial. Holdy. Thought the explanation was that the armor was heavy. No, that was never the explanation because. Ow. Because you can sprint in later Halo games. You can sprint in Halo 4 and 5 and Infinite. And you can sprint in Halo Reach when you're playing other Spartans. I say you can't sprint. I don't know. You could be able to. Right, I wanna desync off, go away. Oh, let's turn that ultra cool. Graphics quality enhanced. Now what do I want to turn off? There's no motion blur. There wasn't any motion blur in Halo 3 either. Let's turn gamma up. 5 point. I think I had it on 5.6 before. That's all good. Right. Save settings. Continue. Stamina restored. Yeah, I don't appear to be able to sprint. Crouch. Oh, my crouch walk is bouncy. Oh, I need to change my controls. I have to do this on all of them as well. Keyboard and mouse. Key bindings. I need... As hello that code is change weapon up and down on my mouse wheel, please. What did I have Q set to? Flashlight. Toggle. Oh, we got night vision instead of a flashlight now. Okay. Right. Melee. Change weapon. Oh, we've got like a Glock instead of a Magnum as well. They've given us different guns. Like the SMG is different to the one that Master Chief uses. And we've got like a little pew pew pistol instead of a big bang pistol. Wild. Night vision. Ooh, does it have charge? Or can I have this on permanently? I'm gonna guess I'm going this way. Fronts. Oh, the night vision highlights them as well. That's fun. Oh, the text on the top. Fine. Okay, now I can shoot it faster. Oh god, the recoil now that I'm not a super soldier. Ah. Whew. Spartans used to be so cool that they could sprint and shoot at the same time. Makes sense that Spartans could do that. Historically, they were overtrained soldiers. Like in Halo Reach, you can sprint. Can I dual wield the Can I dual wield in this? I'm gonna guess no. The Needler looks cool with night vision on. The whole aesthetic is like a little bit different. Did that heal me? I don't know. Do I have an overshield? I'm gonna guess no, I just have health. Which is kind of spooky. I don't know if I'm meant to be stealthing or not. Is this meant to be hard and spooky? It's basically a mod for Halo 3. God. Hope he wasn't a threat. Go eat. Okay, well we got chips and meatballs. Oh, really? You didn't hear that, guys, but we bought IKEA gravy today. And apparently you need heavy whipping cream to make it. Wild. I can hold 3 grenades. Master Chief couldn't do that. I'm better than Master Chief. Although my jump is piddly compared to Master Chief. Makes sense. I'm not a super soldier. Is that a ghost? Yeah, it's a trashed one. The other day, you almost commented fathead moment under a video, and you quickly reminded yourself that there was a max 5 people that would know what you're saying, and you'd like to thank you for this new addition. That's just a part of your vocabulary now. You're welcome. Fathead moment. Was this not the way I'm meant to be going? Was there a way to open this that I've missed? Down this alley? God, it's dark. I cannot see shit. That's a wall. I might have to turn the gamma up a little bit more. A little too dark, especially with the lights on me. Turn it up to 5.8. It's semi-open world? Whoa. They did infinite before infinite? So what, are there like multiple objectives for me to do? Like, yeah, I've never played ODST before, so obviously, you know, no spoilers or anything, but fronts up there. I'm gonna guess if the lights are red, I probably can't go inside. Chances are usually how these things work. What a jump noise. Fucking another brute. God. I'm out of needler ammo. I'm almost out of all ammo. Give me your needler. No, come back here. Come back. They're still one-shot grunts with a melee. Because this was DLC for Halo 3, right? Which is why I never had it, because I actually never owned Halo. Yeah, I know I'm separated from my squad. I gathered that much. Contact City Superintendent. A phone! Like, I never owned Halo 3, my friend did. So I played it a lot with my friend. I played through the whole campaign years ago with a friend, but like I never played Halo ODST. It's gloomy in here. Yeah, and that's with my night vision on. It's not very good night vision. Tab. Oh, I got a map! Oh, that does not move how I thought it would. That does not pan. I thought you drag it to pan, not... Okay. There's a waypoint. All of these doors are closed. Z. R to cycle. Yeah, I'm doing that. Now what? X to remove a waypoint. Okay. Brightest day in London, innit? Yeah. It was its own game with a $60 price tag, not received very well at the time. Huh. I thought it was DLC. It's called a Halo 3 ODST, which also makes it funny that it's set during Halo 2. Q or E to check intel data. Contact Superintendent. That's what I look like. Search for that plaza. Cool. I really love that it's tutorializing me on how to check my objective. Really slowly tutorializing me. I guess because these are features that weren't in Halo. Okie dokie. Man, the difference between ODST and Master Chief. ODST is holding that gun, that brute gun with 2 hands. Master Chief be dual wielding those things. Up and down arrow for assistance. I don't want to. I know where I'm going. It's on my map. God, it's so dark. This is not night vision. This is... Is there a specific gamma setting that's for night vision, like, separately or something? No. Why is it so dark? Okay, I guess we just have to deal with that. It's supposed to be dark. I get that. I get that, but this is with night vision on. That's not how night vision works. If you give me night vision, it should be night vision. It shouldn't be just slightly less dark vision. Ow. God. Oh, you can't crouch while getting shot at? Do I regen? Okay, yeah, good. Basically just an overshield. Man, I remember the old days of Master Chief Collection when it first came out. You couldn't sprint while moving. Glad they fixed that. Not sprint. You couldn't crouch while moving is what I meant to say. Have a grenade. Out of ammo. God, you get low on health fast as well. Which I get, it's deliberate. I'm not a Spartan, but I'm gonna die a lot. And that's gonna be on me. Lights are red. Previously been taught that red means the door is locked. Now that's different. There's a dead Marine. A gun. That's probably better. God, the tutorialization is so intrusive. Have you ever tried to scuttle around while crouching? That shit's hard. Yeah, I know, but I'm also not a super zombie. Can I go through this door? Hello? Meant to be searching. Ah, there's more for me to go. I see, I see. Give me an assault rifle, but I really don't know if that... Shotgun. Yes, please. Suggest, my lord. What's a joke? Never heard of those. Grunts? More dead Marie. God. You turn on your night vision, the lights are blown out, but the dark is still dark. This isn't night vision, it's just a green torch. Oh, jackals. Wait a second. Oh, it's not. For a split second, I saw purple and I really thought that that was going to be a needle rifle. I was really excited for a second there. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Man, jackals are scarier when you're like normal human size. At least Cortana isn't flashing you every 3 corridors. Yeah. There is that.
You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss. So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
Oh, he dead? Oh, a loading screen. Oh, am I gonna play as Buck now? In which Halo game can you wear cat ears? Infinite, I think. I think that's the only one. Where's the little AI in the top right corner sad?
Squad, what's your status? Are you still with me, Buck?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I hit pretty hard. My hatch won't open. How about yours?
Works great.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I do something wrong? Because the only thing I regret about you and me, not
You were
knowing
convinced you had
were a spook when we
hallucinated
first
the
met.
cat ears button.
I would've been a
No,
lot
that's
less
just a
time-
cosmetic in the
That's what I did
online for
most
Halo
times,
Infinite.
Buck, where your mouth was always a little faster than your brain. Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
First, you're the best soldier I know, and second, I don't remember that night. What you asked me in the morning?
I remember.
Is this
not
really
getting
the
it.
conversation that we're having right now?
You're breaking up.
I said stay put.
We just ODST
I'm
dropped
on my
in,
way.
crashed, we got scattered, and they're talking about fucking what he said to her after they banged.
I appreciate the concern.
Won't be much of a rest.
Not the time. Does this pistol insta headshot? Yeah, it insta kills on a headshot. It's basically the same gun. Man, we really take mocap for granted. Wait till you get to Reach. The mocap's great in Reach. Nick X Cosmic, thank you for the follow. How was it going? We haven't had any, just realized, Bashimi, we haven't had any scammers come in chat yet today. No bots. You going good? How about you? I'm also doing good. Playing through ODST for the first time. I've not played this one yet. We just finished Halo 3. I want your needler. Give me your needler. I have overshield for days. That grunt just called me a sick bastard. Sounded like that grunt went, "You sick bastard!" Oh, I'm gonna die. Regen takes a hot minute. Oh god. He got way too close. I thought he was gonna blow up way before then. Nice, not stumbling on bots, they can be annoying. Yeah, I know, we usually get 2 or 3 every stream. We haven't had one yet. We're 2 hours in. That's nice. Pretty sure there had been a few streams without bots, so maybe you just got used to sniping. No, we've been killing them every stream. It's been happening. Checkpoint done. Does that mean there's something here? Probably not. I have night vision. Oh, but it's daytime. I don't need it. It's kind of daytime. Can't go in there. But yeah, I've never played through ODST yet. Been playing through all of the Halo games. So we've done 1, 2, and 3 now. We're on ODST. Then I'm gonna play Reach. Then I'm gonna play 4. I'm doing them in order of release, not chronological order. For some reason. Because I can.
Come down?
Ah, negative. But I didn't see much of anything after that flash. But listen, some of these buildings are open. She'll be able to get inside. Flank the Covenant on the streets.
Aussie Marines. Oh, look, another Marine. What's the lore reason behind a lot of the Marines being Australian? Is Earth like one unified like force? So basically the UNSC is just made up of a lot of different countries? I don't really know. Going in here? Ah. Another building. The Aussie is named Chip Skeeto. He's invisible. There's Aussies in a lot of Halo games. Is it the same guy in all of them? Ow. Lob all my grenades at them. God, you can shoot this pistol fast. It doesn't do much damage though. I didn't know I was going to be playing as different ODST. I assumed I'd be playing as one. Hey yo, is that a brute? That's a brute plasma rifle. When did the grunts start swearing? I don't remember them doing that in other Halo games. I wasn't expecting a grunt to call me a fucking monkey. What's funny though is I remember a is that a med pack? Go upstairs in that building behind you, cool bit of lore. Oh, what, the one that I just came through? I did see those stairs. I went out this way thinking it wasn't going to be the way, and then it ended up being the way. The grunts have discovered Twitter. But I remember a Marine referring to a brute as an ape, I believe, previously. So it's funny that the grunts are calling us monkeys.
Also, please slow down.
What the hell happened here?
Final notice. Bill past due.
That's why the Covenant invaded. The bill was past due. How did ODST see anything? This game's set like way in the future and night vision's got worse. We have night vision now. We had night vision 30 years ago that was better than this. There's a lot of dead elites. Love them. Best gun. Ah, wasted a bullet. It's just a Marine. Is this the law? Just that one Marine killed like that many dudes? Is that what this was about? Very funny that they were insulting each other on the basis of being bipedal too. Also, it means that the Covenant have the concept of being of monkeys. Like, the Covenant have monkeys? But they're aliens from a different planet. Why do they have monkeys? Did I miss the lore, or was that the lore? Was it that marine? I have questions. Jump down. Can I get in this bin? That is an over-designed bin. Why? How abundant is metal in this world that just bins are made of, like... It was all the dead elites, evidence of the Covenant dividing. Oh, I thought it was just that one Marine that had killed all of them. This is a thick ass bin. I wasn't expecting that to wobble when I punched it. Like, they're making that bin out of, like, inches thick metal plates. Wild. But yeah, I was thinking about the fact there were elites there, because I remembered them dividing and was like, oh, I guess it hasn't happened yet because they're with the brutes. But I guess that's the whole point. That's the law. That grunt does not want to die. This pistol seems to only be good if you land the headshots. Against the brutes, even that. Not good. That's out now. Yes. Oh, Brute was having a dance. There we go. Got him. Wish I could drive the cars. But I'm going to turn my night vision off for a minute. It's getting a bit much. They have Mitch McConnell in Pope's outfit. I think they know what monkeys are. Like, he's a turtle. Oh, ODST can do that. Ah, well, that makes it way less impressive that Master Chief could do that. I'm just a guy. The needlers around. Or maulers.
Veronica, what's with all the dead
Mauler
elites?
ammo. That's mauler ammo.
Looks like a family feud, like they were killed by brutes. Is there something I should know?
It's classified.
Ah, some things never change.
Okay, so this is about the elites and brutes all killing each other then. But the fact they're fighting each other is classified, I guess. Which, I don't know, that's a weird thing to not tell your soldiers, is by the way the elites are kind of on our side now. I would have thought that would be useful to know. That would be pretty... I don't know, in a war like this, I would be moralized. That would improve my morale if I knew that I had the elites on my side. Or at the very least that they're turning on the brutes.
An overcharged plasma pistol shot will neutralize their shields. Should also take down a brute's armor.
Oh yeah? Where were you a minute ago?
Still trapped inside my pod.
Alright, is out. So how did this ODST not know that the charged plasma pistols are effective against overshields? How did he not know that? I didn't kill that grunt. I can die. God, I'm gonna die. Oh God. No, leave me alone. Ah. I'm not getting a chance to heal. Whew. You bring on the plasma pistol for that. Was not. Let's take down those shit. Oh yeah, it does. I wanted to bring along the plasma pistol for that exactly that purpose, but it meant that I didn't have the range to deal with stuff like I wanted. What are these? I swear they like charged up Master Chief's overshield. Is there a guy up there? I don't have a mini map. I've got a, you know, I can bring up a map. I can do that, but I don't have a mini map. You love how the naming system for the Covenant soldiers is really just the shitheads, the big ones, and the aristocracy. What does ODST stand for? You keep saying it, and I can't remember what they said it was. I don't actually know. It's just the type of drop soldiers. It's the soldiers that drop in and drop pods. It's probably like on the stupid orbitally dropped shock trooper. See, I was close.
Trooper, we're pinned down. Cut through this building. Hit him from behind.
Okay, then. Which building? This one or that one? There's a bridge over here, which implies to me that there's a reason. Oh! There is not. You're really not that pinned down. Like, you kidding? I've already killed most of them.
Location. Almost there. What's wrong?
Multiple
hostiles closing on my position. Listen carefully. If I don't make it,
I'm just downstairs in the same building.
Right there.
Not secrets.
Damn it, no! Veronica! Talk to me! Don't move! I'm coming, you hear?
Open the door now, Veronica. Open the door. Ooh. Yes, please. Oh, I'm underneath the same building. What was the point of that? That hasn't... This wasn't... I haven't flanked them. I'm just in an arguably worse position. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. The core part of their role is being tossed from space into bullshit. That's literally their job. Like, that's the whole point of ODST. Hence the nickname Hell Jumpers. Grenade. Grenade. God, you take damage so fast. It's worth noting, by the way, Bushimi, that the actual Covenant's naming system for their people is different. Like, they don't call them brutes, elites, grunts. That's what the humans call them. I can't remember what most of their names are. I can only remember that the elites are called the Sanghili, but they all have different names. Oh, fuck, not hunters.
No, I do not have time for this. Turn around.
Oh, God. The armor's gold. That's a fancy-looking hunter. I don't like that. Why is that one gold? What's special about it? Ow. Ow. I'm gonna fucking die. I got that one. Running low on shotty ammo. Ah. Oh, that one went down fast. Why is that one gold? Like, that one's a distinctly different color. Do they have, like, I guess, ranks. But that's an interesting concept as well, because hunters are not a single organism. They're like tons of worms. So the fact that different hunters have different ranks is also like strange. Oh, wow, you take damage so fast. Has a different gun, much more like the Halo Reach Hunter's gun. Ah, is one a beam and one's the exploder. Kind of like how in Halo Wars you can upgrade the hunters to have the beam instead. Is that the difference? Meant to go in this building or not, but I'm in here now. There's. Ooh, very great. Shotgun ammo, thank you very much. That's why I'm here. Those are health packs, right? But like I'm regenning, so I'm not really getting the opportunity to use them. Oh. Oh no, carrying on. Where's this taking? That's a different entrance to the building I was just... Okie dokie. Gotcha. Cool. Very bright. It's either like slightly too dark without the night vision or too bright with the night vision, unless I'm inside, and then it's just too dark with both. Firebomb grenades are sick, one shot everything. Yeah, they're great in Halo 3 as well.
Lost items can be claimed on lower level.
Why is the superintendent a minion? He was like, yeah, the voiceover for like all of the government's like info and help is just gonna be, it's gonna be a minion. Am I meant to be searching this area? There's hostile down there.
There's your pod. Need to find a way down.
They're just shooting at her pod. Way down, just jump. Easy. Easy, mate. Any secrets around here? Secrets? Just flashbang myself. Fire! Are there skulls in ODST? I found one skull in all of Halo 3. I wasn't looking though. I wasn't looking very hard. I was just trying to get through it. I'd assume there'd be skulls in ODST. Point done. Covenant. There aren't, but there are terminals. Okay. Ooh. Surprised there aren't any skulls. It's like a staple of Halo game. Go help her. The front. Here it is. I think that a drop pod that's made to be dropped from orbit would have more like in place to let you be able to open it easier.
Oh, nuts.
Whoa, whoa,
That's an engineer, isn't it?
whoa!
Wait, engineers can kill you? I thought engineers were like just support. They were just healers, aren't they? That's not just an engineer. That's something else. Oh, good to know that the cutscenes are still way off. Oh, that's how that got embedded in that wall. Yeah, good to know that the audio in the cutscenes are still bugged.
You ever seen one before? Hey, Romeo. You got your ears on?
Oh, I get it. Permission to speak, smartass.
No,
I don't know what it was, but it was gonna grease your ass good. Just like it did the captain.
Yeah, maybe. You're from Mickey, Dutch?
Negative.
The rookie. We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
So we're popping smoke in the lady's mission? She ever tell you what she wanted?
No. Never. Doesn't matter.
This
All I
where
care
some
about
games
now
are
is
held
getting my
together
men
by
out of
silk
this city.
strands. To be fair, this bug is unique to the Master Chief Collection. You know, the PC port. I'm sure that the cutscenes in this game worked fine on the Xbox 360. Could be wrong, but wow, we were introduced to her a whole like 30 seconds. She said like 3 lines and now she's dead. That's worse than Halo Reach. Gotta go fucking miles away. Oh yeah, it is like semi-open world. Can I just jump out of this window? No. Isn't it TF2 that has a JPEG that breaks the game if deleted? There's a couple games like that. Yeah. I think Opera GX has one as well. Like the browser. So you should have kept your 360. The MCC is a different experience. Yeah, I've actually still got mine on my shelf back there. You probably can't see it. Too dark. But I have mine. But I have it more for nostalgia than actual use, because at this point, like, if I want to play a 360 game, I'll just emulate it on my Steam Deck. To be honest. I turn on the big light very quick though, because it's a bit dark. It's like that make any difference? Made a little bit of difference. I like my ambient colored light thing, but you gotta be able to see a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh no, that's a waste. Oh, it's so warm. I apologize if I just look shiny, because I am genuinely so sweaty. The way out. Going. Why can't I see? Why can't I see anything? Oops. Accidentally shot. Open? Open. Nope, that's a red door. You just can't tell that with your night vision on. I know where I'm going. I don't need... It keeps telling me up and down arrow for assistance. I know, it's the door's right there. I'm looking at it. Come on! You don't need to Navi me. I've literally got a compass. I've got a Skyrim compass telling me where to go. It is raining. Hell. I cannot see any rain.
Hold the creature still! Place the charge before I lose my grip.
Why were they wrestling that engineer? And it blew up. I've got no idea. Weird. Maybe not now, but later you'll see rain. Okay. It's not just graphics. Oh no! Oh! I can see a couple drops. There you go. Okay, now it's raining. Also, those are out. Are they telling me where to go? Do I follow the green? Or do they just do that everywhere you go? Well, they stopped doing it here, so... Epic rain. Big rain moment. I don't like that this is semi-open world because it just means it makes me feel like I'm just gonna miss shit. Also, I can avoid fighting those enemies if I go this way. I'm not gonna put the effort into finding everything, so... Not a single drivable vehicle yet. Be funny if you could slip like in Shadows of Doubt. Yeah. The whoop. Set up green through here. Yeah. So like, is this whole game set in this city specifically? Is that a thing? Or does it change location at all? Because it's cool, but depending on how long this is, I feel like it will get old. I need some variety in my life. There are weapon caches. You can find sniper rifles, rocket launchers, mongooses, etc. Mongoose is an interesting one to find because that's a vehicle without a gun on it. I guess it's good if you're playing multiplayer. You were thinking of getting it once it gets on sale. Did you play some more of it out of the stream? What, Shadows of Doubt? No. Honestly, I didn't. Just because I've got so much other stuff I'm playing. I really enjoyed playing it on stream. But outside of stream, I just have so much other stuff I'm doing. It is really fun. I think having for me personally, having the stream on adds a bit because it's funnier when... Oh, I could have just cut through there. It's funnier when I'm streaming and shit's going wrong and it's like goofy. Whereas is this another door that just leads out? Who has that many doors that lead out onto the street in their house? Were there even stairs going up? Probably behind one of the locked doors. Yeah, I didn't really play any of Shadows of Doubt off stream. In all honesty, I played a little bit while I was at my parents' at one point. Like I tried to get it running on my Steam Deck, but it didn't run very well on the Steam Deck. It is fun, and if it's your kind of game, like absolutely I recommend it. But for me personally, it was more fun to play on stream than on my own. You know? I do feel like it would be funny to load a max map size, max difficulty, and try and solve one of the missions on stream. It would probably take the whole stream to solve one mission, but it would be funny. Can I break this? No. Hard glass. I don't want to waste my beam ammo on you, but I guess I have. Where am I going? That on the gun, is it? Gun is that? Oh, it's not a gun. That's what I'm here to find. It's a needs background noise type of game. Yeah. Yeah. But you don't want the background noise to be too active because you also need to like pay attention to what you're learning while playing it. But it's early access as well, so they'll probably be like, they're definitely still improving it over time. A little random, but I was chatting to friends about games the other day, We were talking about, you know, games out at the moment that are popular, Space Marine 2 being one of them. And then we were talking about Halo, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't played through ODST yet, but I plan on it. And they were like, oh yeah, ODST is really good, but you're like, you know, a regular foot soldier, you're not a Spartan. And I was like, ah, so basically, Halo 3 ODST is Helldivers compared to Space Marine. I know that that, you know, not set in the same universe, but it's basically just Helldivers and Space Marine 2. One of them you're a super soldier, and one of them you're a random foot soldier dropping in. You know? You did catch someone based on nothing but beyond green hair. But yeah, they passed me on the street, had green hair, and I was like, I'm following you. It's a good job that I am not a detective or a police officer, because my profiling would get me in trouble.
Trooper, over here. Help us secure this vehicle.
Help me secure it, as in flip it? Oh yeah, actually.
Don't worry, I know how to drive them. Target down. Watch that
Oh god, I...
hit it head on and it'll tear us to pieces.
I probably should have driven, shouldn't I? Oh god, there's a Wraith. I actually kind of want the chopper. Oh, I blew it up. Ghost. I'm assuming I can't Master Chief punch the Wraith to death. Don't flip us. Okay, Wraith down. Freaking love the music in this mission. Halo music in general is just great. Oh, not another Wraith. But yeah, honestly, Halo music in general, just the soundtracks are always great. Done. Fuck off. Thank you. Right, where are we going? Every time. Okie dokie. Get out. Oh, don't kill me. Jesus. Ooh, another one.
ODST reported for duty, sir.
Marty O'Donnell is the goat. Yeah, boy. Like two goats of soundtracks. There's Mick Gordon and Marty O'Donnell. Also, doesn't one of these... Which Halo game is it? I swear one of the Halo games has fucking...
I don't know.
Is it Nile Rodgers? Like a very, very famous, notorious guitarist. I think it's Nile Rodgers. A dead zebra. The fuck? Can I do anything with that? Just there. It's Nile Rodgers. He did a song with Daft Punk. But like, there's banshees on the prowl. Not a fan of banshees. Ah, oh, we're okay.
Warn the chieftain. The enemy has breached our line.
Continuing on this way. Like it. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Yeah, checkpoint done. I'm going the right way. At least we got a change of scenery. It's all great except for that music that was great chorus paired with drums in a sacrilegious mix that only looped for 30 seconds. Yeah. Just the choir vocals that were just like, oh. Oh god. Okay, they blew up the warthog. Well, that's not ideal.
Where's the colonel?
Gonna fucking die. Kill the brute. I want his chopper. No, come back here. Give me. You give orange, give me, give orange, you. Oh, those are Marines. Let's not shoot them. Ah, a functional warthog. The blind cat screaming at the bookshelf again. Oh dear. Getting on? What gun is that? The SMG I've got, I think. Okay. Oh wait, into this building? Was I not meant to hop on this warthog? Oh. Okay. Oopsie. Back in we go. Whee! Checkpoint done. Didn't get that the first time. Am I just meant to be holding? Defending, I guess. Hippy rippy. But yes, please. Yeah, I saw a shot from a wraith.
No! Cover me, reloading.
What's that wraith? Back there. Can't see it though. Can't see it to kill it. Am I still meant to be doing something here? How does this work chronologically? Because we're in just seemingly in a completely different time than we were a minute ago. There's a whole ass rocket launch here. I've still got my Spartan laser though. Like it's daytime now and we're not in the middle of the city. Fell off. Shooting me. Owie.
Swapping bags.
In a wraith. Spartan laser behind this hill. Broke me ankles. My goddamn ankles. What was that noise? Rat. Rat. That's a jump sound. Woo. That came a little bit close. Oh god, there's another one. Still meant to be defending there. Oh, I fucking hit that lamppost. What are the chances?
Got him!
Wraith. Something blew up. When you play as a rookie, you're finding clues of what your squad mates and do a mission through their eyes each time you find one. Ah. But this is like a completely different time frame because I found them at night. This is like 12 hours ago. How does this relate to the drop we just had at all? Unless Rookie woke up like way late. How long was he unconscious for? Because the Rookie did wake up late. How late? That's very late. Spartan. Ah, let's run around with this. You'll run faster if you go diagonal. Am I just meant to be mopping up? Is that what I'm doing? I'm just trying to find the enemies and kill them all.
Foxtrot is
Space elevator. It'll lead you to the bridge.
Base elevated. Oh. That new news, or did I already know that? Okay, now it's telling me to go that way. Why did the rookie wake up late? Also, I didn't know that ODST got put to sleep while they drop, unless he just got knocked unconscious. I thought they were active. Surely you don't want to recover from, you know, cryo sleep and cryo sickness right when you're dropping behind enemy lines. Sounds like a terrible time. Also, why would you be put to sleep just for that drop? It seems unnecessary. Wow, perfectly intact ghost. Oh, there goes the space elevator. I recognize that.
What the hell just happened?
Subspace rupture. Must have weakened the support.
Professional streamer now, professional at missing lore drops. That's... I've seen that space elevator break before. Because I've seen Forward Unto Dawn. Whoa. What? I wasn't expecting to see a little reference like that. That's fun. There's Marines in there. There's trainee Marines in there, right? Unless that was on a different planet that also had a space elevator that got blown up in exactly the same way. Surely not. Surely not. They wouldn't do the exact same thing twice, would they? Well... big ass base. Nice. I blow up the shade. Or one of them gets in it. Someone's bound to.
What? Sorry, didn't see you there.
Ah! Oh god. Did I actually kill that brute? Okay, it did. Good. Defo. Heal. Okay.
You scared a little old me?
I don't know if I'm enjoying this as much as Halo 3. Maybe it's just because, you know, the nostalgia of Halo 3, but they're not doing anything. The vibe is different, you know? It's a different vibe.
You see red? Move.
I guess I don't the ODST keep making quips and then they're not very funny. If you see red, move. It's not. That wasn't. Not that funny. You can be funnier than that. Grunt's swearing at me is funnier than that. Can I drive Wraith? Oh, it's blown up, isn't it? Aim. The vibe of this place is very similar to the Sea of Vomit area in Halo 1. But there's no swapping between graphics on this one. That's what I just tried to do. I forgot that I have a map now. Wraith, Wraith, Wraith. Can I get in the Wraith? Can I get in the Wraith? That's a blown up Wraith. This is a bad place to be. What if I just don't fight? Oh god. This is a bad time to flip. What if I just don't fight them? What if I just move up? That's not... Okay, that is where I'm going. Even kept my ghost and everything. What happens if I'm not on my ghost when I jump off there? Do I just die?
Tell me I don't have any more flying to do today. So, was that a yes or a no?
His armor makes me think of Emil.
Amen.
Got that going. That guy is a pro at eating concrete. That's just ODST summed up, to be honest. Pro at eating concrete. I love Halo games that they're always holding a specific gun in a cutscene that you're never holding when you come out of the cutscene, because those aren't the guns that you had. I swear on the consoles the cutscenes used to have the right guns, at least sometime. Maybe I'm wrong. Now we walk all the way back the way that we just came. Really went, what if Halo but walking sim? What if Halo but Death Stranding? I can think of some cutscenes in Halo 2 that gave the right weapon. Yeah, right? Like, I remember it being a thing. But I don't remember it being a thing while I've been playing through it. Unless it did. Wish I could sprint. Miss being able to run. I apologize that I keep complaining about so warm. This really be built to keep in. Not... Is that a drivable ghost? Oh, come on. That ghost is... It's clearly only slightly damaged. Bullshit. Mind you, they have to play that game, Death Stranding. I mean, you don't have to. They got Death Stranding 2 coming out, but... My favorite thing about Death Stranding is that Kojima released the director's cut. As if, like, one, Kojima Productions isn't literally Kojima Productions. Like, let's be real. Death Stranding was Kojima's director cut. Oh, fuck, that's a lot of dudes suddenly. Like, the director's cut... What do you mean that the original release of Death Stranding wasn't what Kojima wanted? It's the most Kojima game. Oh. You know what? You survived. You're lucky. I'm gonna let you live. Unless you cause me problems. Gonna with me. Oh, one shot left in this. Better gun. Need a better gun. Better gun. Well, not a better one. Damn it. You already pulled the catalytic converter out of that ghost, god damn it. You did that to my car as well, didn't you? It was you that stole the cat out of my car. On one of those, the accounts you're parasiting on, so you feel kind of compelled to play it while you still can. Yeah. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's one of those, it's not for everybody kind of games. There's weird little choices in it that pull me out of the immersion. Like, you shower, And obviously, the guy you're playing is played by the same guy that plays Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead, and they like advertise a podcast with the actor or something at one point on the shower you're taking. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, that's slightly immersion breaking. Grenade. You're also a very patient person, so you really want to see if the notorious walking sim will make a dent in your psyche. A game I want to play that came out very recently is called Alters, because that looks really fucking cool. It looks like I'm going to be terrible at it, because it requires a lot of management, especially time management, and I'm terrible at resource management games, because I want to hoard resources and get all the resources ready before I do things. Why I'm so bad at strategy games is because I'm slow to make my armor, because I focus on my army, because I focus on getting my economy first. So I'm not good at strategy games, because what's going on over here? Is that making them invisible, or is it just buffing them? I think it's buffing them. It is an engineer, right? Give. Where did that go? Wrong guy. There we go. Blew it up. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You've been meaning to look at Alters. Do you know what the gameplay is like? So it's kind of like if Death Stranding was interesting. How else do I describe it? You know Don't Starve? The creators of Don't Starve made a space strategy survival sim. I cannot remember what it's called, and it's annoying me. I can't remember what it's called. Oxygen Needed? Something like that? It's called something like that. Oxygen Required. Something. It's kind of like that, but like 3D. I don't know how to explain it. There's lots of... each day has a time. You have literally got time, and that's your main resources. So it takes you time to gather resources and do things. So a lot of it is time management. Oh, I just wasted all of my incendiary grenades. I didn't even kill him. But damn. I would have thought setting this guy on fire would for sure kill him. Nope. Piss off. Fuck off, mate. The ammo. Also, there's control in the account you have access to, and you're pretty sure you've heard... Yeah, I've talked about that before. I never finished Control. That isn't to say that it's not good. I just never finished it. It's set in the same universe as like Alan Wake and Max Payne and those games. But it's like Jedi. You have awesome Jedi powers, and also you have gun. And also it's a weird, trippy, semi-horror... Yeah. It's good. I really should finish it. Play it on... I can play it on stream at some point. All of the games that... Wasn't there an Alan Wake 2 that came out recently? I don't think that was recent. That was a few years ago, wasn't it? $2023. Okay. I'll give you... It's not... There's not a few years ago. It's 2 years ago. I'll give you that. I thought it was a little bit longer. Maybe it was announced longer than that. I've never played Alan Wake either, or Max Payne, or oh no, I have played the time travel-y one that has the guy from X-Men that can freeze himself. Quantum, not Quantum Leap. But they're all set in the same world, and there is like some kind of chronological order to them, and I kind of want to play them through in that like chronological order. What was it called? Quantum game. Quantum Break. It was called Quantum Break. That was quite a good game actually. The like powers that you had, the mechanics worked quite cool. Like I enjoyed them. You know that ability that you have in The Legend of Zelda where you freeze enemies and then you shoot at them and they take all of the damage at once when it breaks? They basically were like, whoa, that's a cool concept. We're going to make a game out of it. Also, I've just noticed what the time is. And this game doesn't seem to really just be like levels that are obvious. I guess when you find info about another ODST, that's a level. So... do you think you'll be finished soon? Yeah, no. That's what I'm just saying. Like, I'm gonna get to the cutscene, which I'm assuming is gonna be close, or whatever happens first, basically. Because it is nearly 10.
I'll get it. Cover me. Over there.
Gonna die. Don't want to die.
Use a grenade.
The Banshee up there.
Look there.
Still have a shield. Haven't broken his armor yet. God. There we go. Got him. Yeah, no, I will try and finish as soon as doing the "don't die, haha, you're so sexy" meme to make you get there in mostly One Piece. Gotta find a thing. Is it the crashed Banshee? Is that the thing I'm here to? No. We're gonna be inside then, isn't it? The beep boopin'? I think that's inside. None of these Marines have guns. That's a whole ass, like, gun emplacement. A ghost turret.
Where's the rest of your team, trooper?
Scout, dead. I don't know.
That's too bad. We're gonna need all the men we can get.
Am I gonna get to man it? Because that would be cool. And we'll come to that in the next stream, because that's a loading screen, which means we can end Mickey. I think that was one single Halo stream that ended close to the 3-hour mark. Let's see if you can make the counter go up. Missions take longer than I expect, okay? But I think this one's actually going to end pretty perfectly on the 3-hour mark, so as soon as this cutscene is done.
Hey, where's the fight at?
Take a guess, genius.
Obviously, so the rookie, the guy you play as, obviously doesn't know what's going on. He finds the, like, that ghost turret placement, but he's not seeing this flashback. He doesn't know what happened to Mickey. That's me.
Want to live? Get your ass out of the street.
You took a 40-minute, you took 40 minutes on a 20-minute mission last time. The par time is 20 minutes, okay? And par time on the games is like you run through and ignore half the enemies. Anyway, we're done. That's it for today. We'll jump back into this. How far through the game are we? I actually do want to look. How long is ODST? 11 missions. Same as 3. Okay. 4 out of 11. So it happens. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We'll stream same time next week. Clearly, we got through we got to mission 8 on Halo 3 in one stream before. So, you know, to be fair, I finished it in half the stream. So this was half a stream's worth. So I guess that tracks. So maybe we'll finish it in the next stream. Probably not, but maybe. And then we've got Halo Reach. And then we've got Halo 4. So that'll be cool. But anyway, we are done for now. I am so warm. I need to go lie down in a freezer. Like one of those massive like freezers that you could fit a whole body in like the Hitman games. I need to go and lie down in one of those. So goodbye. Thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next stream. Same time next week. And hopefully at some point, probably not in the next couple weeks, but at some point, I'm going to start streaming more often. Goodbye.